Hey YouTubers, this is your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. Today I'm doing my newest movie review on the Disney Plus original movie Stargirl. But before I forget, huge shout out to my good friend and brother, Laren Dixon, for sending me this sweet shirt with his logo on it, and it's on the back too. Hustle and lift. Thank you so much, man. This really means a lot that you sent me this. You're a great friend, and no words can describe how grateful I am. I'll be sending you something soon for your birthday in a few weeks, so be on the lookout. So anyway, on to the movie review. So it's basically, this movie is basically about a girl named Stargirl, played by Grace Vanderwald, who basically is just trying to make friends by being herself and just being and just doing things her special unique way. And a guy and she kind of has a thing for the guy named Leo, who is played by Graham Vincier, who also is one of the main protagonists of this movie. So basically, when I watched this movie today, I loved it. It was a great movie, and the main moral of the story is to never be afraid to just be yourself, which is something I believe everyone should follow. Because if you don't live life by just being yourself, then what are, what are you doing with your life? Don't fit in with the in crowd. Just be yourself. And that message, that this movie practically delivered on that message, because it's just one of those movies that I think you'll really relate to and enjoy. And at the beginning of the movie, we see Leo getting all these random presents from who knows where. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. I can't tell you who, but you'll be surprised on who sent them to him. And and let me tell you, it's basically about telling the story of how, like, we deal with society today, like how people just stop being themselves, like when they get into high school, and just be try to fit in with the in crowd. No one no one should really try to stop being themselves, because basically when you get to high school things are different. No, this this movie show, like, if you're one person who is not afraid to be yourself and make tons of friends and stand out from everyone else, you'll you'll see that your life can change in a huge way. And Grace Vanderwall, who plays Stargirl, she's a phenomenal actress, and she's one of the winners from America's Got Talent. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. And and let me tell you, she is just a talented young lady who I can see is going really far with her life, and she kills it at the ukulele, without a doubt she does. And what else I can say? She she just knows how to be herself. I love how her character Stargirl is just not afraid to be her. She just finds a way to, like, make miracles happen and be there for people, who need support and needs a shoulder to cry on. Stargirl, Grace Vanderwall, portrayed this character really well. And let me tell you about the rest of this movie. This movie basically is just something that will touch your heart, and honestly just shows like you shouldn't be afraid to be who you are anyway. But I can tell you this: I almost cried when I watched this movie, and I I literally was going to cry, especially like near the middle of the movie. I can't tell you what happens, but you'll understand why I almost cried. It kind of gets really intense like near the middle of the movie, and trust me, you'll need a box of tissues, and you'll see what happens. All in all, this movie was just a great movie with a good moral to it. I can't really I can't really say much about this movie. I don't want to go into spoilers because I know people who have Disney Plus and people who don't will want to see this movie for themselves. Trust me, this movie is very, very good. Though there were some parts of this movie that I didn't really like. Some characters were kind of like we didn't see much of, but in a way, it kind of gets to like where we do see them a lot, and at the same time we don't. But you'll understand why I say this. But all in all, Disney Plus with these original movies, it's really perfect, and I'm glad they're really stepping up their game because Stargirl is another huge Disney Plus hit, aside from Lady in the live action Lady and the Tramp. But honestly, you'll love this movie and how it really turns out. And that's all I have to say. On to the positives and negatives. First off are the positives, as always. The one positive is that the chemistry that all the cast members had, they really seemed like they could click together and just have a fun time hanging around each other. That is just something I really believe in. Without good chemistry with the cast, the movie cannot be made. Grace Vandervaalt and Graham, they look like they have really, really good chemistry because you could tell by the way they were in this movie, they really looked like they really clicked. Without a doubt, they did. And that's something that really needed to be done. Another positive is, well, the moral of the story, like I told you guys before. This story is basically telling you to just be yourself. Don't change for anyone. Never change. Be you. Like I always say, be real, be you. Because you're the only person in this world. Don't change for anyone. Nobody. And if the person doesn't like you for you, then who cares? Continue to be yourself. That is what I got from the story, and I could relate to this movie because when I went to high school, it was hard for me to fit in, but I continued to be myself. Another positive is, well, this is just a fantastic movie that a lot of people will enjoy if you have Disney Plus and have a fun time being able to connect with all of these characters and just well enjoying the movie. And on to the negatives. The first negative is Karan Baram. You know him from Jesse and the spin-off show Bunked. We really didn't see him that much in this movie. It could have been better because he is one of Leo's best friends, and it would have been nice to see more of him and being able to like have actual heartwarming moments between him and his best friend. But when it gets to like the near ending of the movie, we see a whole lot more of him. But I just wished they really showed more of him instead of just not showing him at all. Even if it was for a little bit, they could have still showed more of him. Another negative is the girl who basically gets upset with Stargirl at the like middle of the movie. She really didn't have to be mean to her. I can't tell you who the girl is because I don't want to go into spoilers, but she didn't really have to be harsh to Stargirl because Stargirl was just trying to make friends by being herself. I think that's something really that really didn't need to be needed in this movie. She didn't have to be mean. And that's it for my positive and negatives. On to the rating. I give Stargirl a solid B plus because it was a really enjoyable movie. It did have a few flaws, like with some of the characters not really being shown in there, but still, it was a good movie. And as always, the moral of the story is just be yourself and don't change for anyone in the world. And trust me, this movie, if you have Disney Plus, watch it. You'll love this movie and see Grace Vanderwaal perform on the ukulele. She kills it. And just have a fun time with it. And that's it for my movie review. Don't forget to like, comment down below on what you guys thought of this movie. Subscribe, share, and share with everyone you know. Press the little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is. And be sure to follow me on the Stardust app at Amari106 for my latest movie/trailer reaction. I will see you all soon. And don't let this coronavirus get you down, guys. Take care and God bless. Peace!